Yes, there are issues. Some companies will address those issues and ensure that they've got an active and robust drug and alcohol policy and programme. Other companies will allow those issues to multiply and you'll end up with a workplace fatality or a workplace accident. Under health and safety legislation, employees have a duty of care to present themselves intoxicant-free in the workplace. Likewise, the organisation, the company, has a duty of care under the same legislation to ensure they have a safe working environment for their staff. Stats will show that the misuse of drugs and alcohol across Europe is on the increase. And if I may, I'll just give you some statistics in relation to the island of Ireland. 1.1 million adults between 16 and 59 are classed as frequent drug users. Employees with alcohol problems are 2.7 times more likely to have an injury-related absence. 11% of workplace fatalities showed victims had alcohol in their system. Ireland appears in the top 10 countries for prevalence amongst young adults between 15 and 34 for use of cannabis, cocaine and ecstasy. I think we'll all agree that in society there is an issue with drugs and alcohol, and we'd be silly not to think that that has not transferred an impact on the workplace. The first step for the company is to ensure that they've got a strong and robust workplace drug and alcohol policy and programme. That policy and programme should ensure that all staff are aware of the consequences of coming to work under the influence of any intoxicant and the consequences that may follow as a result. The company must engage with all staff and advise them of the proposed policy and the programme and ensure that all staff are fully aware of the contents of that programme. The majority of companies would have a workplace drug and alcohol policy. The issues that we find is that often those policies are out of date and too large, and they don't contain the relevant information that staff require. We will review those policies for any organisation free of charge, and we'll advise them on any review that might be necessary, and we'd further advise them to have it reviewed once more by their own legal department. To ensure a smooth implementation of the policy, it's very important that the organisation would engage with all the stakeholders involved: health and safety, HR, unions, all staff and subcontractors. Free of charge, Randox testing services will offer to have information sessions for employees and unions outlining the process in full and how the individuals may be selected for testing. It gives the employees and the unions an opportunity away from management to inquire on the process. There are several types of testing available. All these tests are offered by Randox Testing Services. First type of test is a pre-employment test. It's where an organisation will send out a message to prospective employees that they do not accept anyone coming to work for them under the influence of an intoxicant. Secondly, you've got random testing. This is where a percentage of employees over several locations for an organisation may be selected for testing over the year. With cause testing, this is where an organisation has reasonable suspicion that a member of staff has come to work under the influence of an intoxicant and they decide to have that individual tested for drugs or alcohol. Fourthly, you've got post-accident or post-incident testing, where an incident occurs on site and the organisation will decide to have maybe a number of people tested for drugs and alcohol. The last type of testing is abstinence monitoring testing. This is where an organisation will have someone tested who has previously tested and confirmed positive for an intoxicant. No, the testing is not complicated in any way. All our collections are carried out by Randox trained and certified collectors. All that is required is a private toilet and a private room. All the donors will be put at ease by our collectors. All the donors will have the process explained in plain language to them. We follow strict guidelines which is set down by the European Workplace Drug Testing Society. Each donor will receive a receipt signed by the donor and signed by the collector at the end of the process, and any results will be explained and given to the donor as the process finishes. Yes, we can tailor a package to suit the need of any company. All companies are different in sizes, location, and companies involved in safety critical situations. We can offer a wide range and methods of testing to suit their requirements, be that on a weekly, monthly, or a quarterly basis. Randox Testing Services is a market leader in the workplace drug and alcohol testing. We offer accurate and reliable testing methods. We offer a global network of trained specialist collectors. We've gained experience across a wide range of industries. We also offer a free workplace drug and alcohol policy review. We offer customised training and educational seminars. Each customer is also offered a dedicated account manager on signing up with Randox.